Rebecca of the Richmond Rivets, and we have an exciting program to help you and your community get organized around being prepared for a disaster. And you know, if you think about how prepared you are for something to happen today, you might just go a little freak out and go a little unconscious. So take a deep breath. We are going to make this manageable for you, and also it's a way to come together in community. So the idea is that instead of having to do it all and we're just going to do 2 steps a month. And then over a period of time, you'll be prepared. I mean, granted, it's great if you could all do it now, but if you haven't already done it all now, then let's just take 2 steps a month. So the first month is around your emergency contacts and your evacuation plan. And I think it's just super important, like in case of an emergency, that you know that your loved ones and the people you care about are safe. So we've got this handout that you can download, and it's our website is 2stepsamonth.wordpress.org. You can also get it through the Richmond Rivets. And the idea is that, you know, you want to be able to contact the people in emergency. However, sometimes local lines are going to be jammed by everyone trying to contact each other and people trying to call in from out of state to make sure that you're okay if it's on a more large-scale disaster. So besides having a hard copy of the people you care about, their contact information and alternative contacts, you also want to have some point people outside of the area. So if there's a regional disaster like an earthquake or a flood or something, you'd want to have someone who's not local that all of the family members are instructed to contact, and then that person can serve as your point person to make sure, you know, that everyone can check in with them and then help you to reunite with your family. Another thing that's on this form is also about medical alerts. So it's just nice to know what are the food allergies and any drug allergies that people have in your family, as well as any kind of medical condition. So if a first responder, you know, came to help you out, you've got kind of a list of things that they would want to be aware of. We also have on this sheet a family reunion procedure. So if you're inside of your house and you have to evacuate, you know, who's grabbing the kids, who's grabbing the pets, you know, where are you going to meet? If you're in the neighborhood but you're not at your house, where are you going to reunite? Are you going to be you're going to go to a local park or something, especially if your house is unable to be entered. And then if you're at work and you're away from your home, how are you going to come together? Where are you going to meet? So this handout kind of helps you walk through organizing that, and then every family member should have their own copy. And once again, if you type on this sheet, and it is downloadable as a Word document, you can all just print out multiple copies so that every family member or household member has one. And then the last piece is a 10-minute evacuation plan. So if you had to leave your house and it was an emergency and you might not be able to come back, you know, what would you grab if you only had 10 minutes to do it? I mean, so that's something that's obviously very personal to you, but it would be helpful to have that thought out before an emergency happens. And that's all you need to do for the first month. So go download our handout, make it available to the people in your household, obviously, and then share this information with your community. So the idea is that on our website, we have steps and strategies on how to organize your neighborhood. Maybe it's a place of worship, maybe it's a book club, or other just friends and families that you would like to get to be a little bit more conscious around disasters and having that local resilience. And once again, if you've got these steps in place, it's just so much nicer. And the more we all take steps, then the stronger, more resilient, and able that we are to respond to other people that are going to need our support. So get going on your first 2 steps.
2 Steps a Month is a project of the Richmond Rivets. The Richmond Rivets is a transition town initiative helping our community of Richmond, California, and others to live more locally and resiliently. Check out our other replicable project, the Richmond Grows Seed Lending Library, where people can come to the public library and borrow seeds for free, learn how to save those seeds, and return locally adapted seeds for others to borrow.